Seawolves men's soccer coach Ryan Anatol joins us as his team is off to a great start here in 2021. Coach, thanks for taking the time. How you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Your team's coming off its first win over Vermont in 10 years to get to 5-2 on the season. This has been a splendid start for your club. What's been working?
Yeah, I think we're playing well. I think the guys have bought into defending and how important that is. There's a formula to being successful in college soccer, and that's limiting chances and not giving up goals. And that was something that we talked about at the start of preseason. So as a group, we're defending well, and over the course of the last couple of weeks, I think we've been getting better in the attack as well, getting sharper and starting to learn how we want to attack and what we do, individually, and what we can do individually on the field. So I think we're starting to put pieces together, and it's good to see that we're having some success from it.
Let's start with the defense. Iker Alvarado comes into your team from Rutgers. He's been terrific. Sebastian Rosiak has also been very consistent. And then Rondell Payne has stepped up in that third defensive spot in front of Eddie Kaiser, who's your goalkeeper. What have you thought about that group specifically leading the charge for the defense?
Yeah, they've been solid, right? We went to a back three this year, so that was a little new for them, and new formation and then new personnel as well. So we knew it was going to take a little bit of time. But all three of those guys are doing very well. They're leading back there, which is very important. They're helping the guys in front of them. So I've been very happy with their performance. But when we talk about defending, it's not just the back three. It starts with our forwards, and everybody else in front of the goalkeeper. So overall, I think we've been doing a good job.
Those forwards, Jonas Bickus, Aki Solveson, Cameron Blaze on occasion, even Cameron Bonfils coming off the bench. What have they done to help that defensive movement with the press?
Yeah, they get a lot of credit when they score goals. And obviously, Aki and Jonas scored in the last game. But what they do for us, overall is very, very important. It starts with the defending, like I said. Those two, start when we want to get compact and get behind it, or when we want to start to press further up the field. A lot of it starts with them. So, they've been very hardworking. They've bought into what we want to do. They're starting to learn each other and get to know each other a lot better. And the chemistry between our midfielders and our forwards is starting to get there. So you're seeing, being a lot more dangerous in the attack. So I've been very happy with, Jonas and Aki, and like you said, Cam, the two Camerons have also come on and done a very good job as well. So, happy with those guys.
Definitely saw Jonas and Aki show out against Vermont. Two sweet strikes. What did you think about those two individual efforts?
Yeah, it was great. It was good to have Aki back, first of all, because he had missed, a couple games going into Vermont, and we know we're a better team with Aki in the lineup. And that's what good forwards can do. They can change the game with a couple strikes, and both of those goals were fantastic, well-taken goals. They've been working very hard in training, so I was glad to see they got rewarded for it.
What do you think of the chemistry of this team, Coach? It seems like a tight-knit group that's really enjoying playing with each other on the field right now.
Yeah, the chemistry's good. Like I said, it took a little time getting to know each other, and we knew, that was important. We have some guys that are older, returning, that know what college soccer looks like. We have some guys that, were new, and starting to really get their feet underneath them. So it's a good group. They're working hard, they're working together. We have a lot of competition, which is good, and we see the competition on the field. And when you're having success, obviously it's a little bit easier. But we keep telling them, there will be adversity. We have to create that adversity in training, and we can't just be together when things are going well for us. We have to be together when, there's some adversity as well. So, again, we're working to develop that and get better in that area as well every single day.
Your team received votes in the College Soccer News Top 30 national poll. It's the first time that the program has gotten any attention in the national polls since 2000. And you play in a very tough league as well. The America East slate is just getting started. What do you think about this league? New Hampshire's obviously a top contender. You knocked off a very tough Vermont team. It's not going to get easier or any easier as you move forward.
Yeah, it's always good to get recognition. But like we told the guys, it's good to get it during the year, but what matters is the end of the season and where you stand at the end of the season, right? I think it's a credit to the America East, right? When you see how strong of a league it is. New Hampshire, I think, is a top 10 team right now. You have teams that are getting votes this week. Vermont was getting votes last week. So top to bottom, it's a very, very strong league. You know, we know if we continue to do well, we're also, you know, could be a multi-bid league as well, which you like to be in, right? So we know there's no easy games, right? This past weekend with the first game against Vermont was a very difficult game. They're a very good team, and now we go on the road against a Binghamton team that's 5-2. They're playing at home, and they're going to be a very tough opponent as well. So, you know, it's exciting to be in a league like this. You want to play in good games. You want to play games that are going to make you better and challenge you. So we're excited for the opportunity, and we're excited for the challenge to go into Binghamton this weekend and try to get another result.
Coach, we're looking forward to that, and then we're looking forward to when you guys come back home on October the 2nd against Hartford. Thank you for your time.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.